Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame. So I'm coming on here briefly to tell y'all what just happened a little while ago. So as I've mentioned before in power videos, I am in some power groups. Well, not anymore. One of the groups I have been banned from. Let's go ahead and get into why. And it's pretty dumb, but it's okay. I'm not in my feelings about it at all. Like I'm just not. So you'll find out why as I explain to y'all what happened. So, over the past 15 to 20 hours, there has been a link that has been shared constantly in one of the groups. I've seen it in the other group, but it was not to the degree that people have been sharing it in this one, right? So I was like, okay. I responded to the first one after I saw the video. Now, the video is posted on YouTube, and it's this guy who pieced together all kinds of parts of power. And it's pretty dumb, in my opinion, only because there are obvious parts that clearly show this is not what happened on the last episode. And so people are like, oh my gosh, Ghost is still alive. They're trying to trick us. And I'm just like, no, he's dead, but okay. So y'all, I guess let me tell y'all about the video first. So tell me why in the video, the video consists of, like I said, various parts, and it's showing how Ghost is supposedly still alive when he's not. And I'm just like, stop. It has to stop. Y'all, they went so far as to have Ghost in a clip wearing the same type of gray suit that he wore on the last episode when he got shot, right? And I'm trying to pull it up because I don't want to, yeah, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Because I don't want to leave that out. I'm going to turn the volume down. I don't want to leave anything out. But yeah, y'all. This person put this up. This person put this up a week ago officially. Then they ended up adding a little bit more to it a day ago. So the first time they posted it, as of right now, they're up to 124,000 views. What they posted yesterday has already reached 100,000 views. So anyway, y'all, it's a little bit longer in the one that he updated. So this man is obsessed with thinking that the gun that Tariq shot him with is a gun that Ghost actually tampered with. And people are like, don't y'all see it's the same gun that he had in this clip? When he literally shows a clip from like season 1, Ghost literally looks younger, and y'all know he's aged. He looks, he ain't no ugly person. He ages fine, but I'm just saying you can see a clear difference between what he looked like in season 1 and what he looks like now that the actual show is over 6 seasons later. Y'all, he went so far as to be like, well, the trajectory and all this other stuff, and he was so close to his dad, he didn't know blood spatter. A lot of that stuff could be easily chalked up to the fact that the writing was crap and all that. So whatever. But yeah, the gun that everybody is so focused on him having, like I already said, the gun that we saw him in this clip that is on YouTube is literally Ghost in truth walking up the steps, looking at this gun, looking back and forth at this gun or whatever. But it's literally a gun that he already had before in like season 1. So people are like jumping to random conclusions like, oh my gosh, he went to that hiding spot and he switched the gun. Oh my gosh, he really is somewhere alive. And I'm just like, what? How do you get that from that? That's a whole clip from, like, I was just like, y'all claim to be super fans and don't see. I don't understand. Y'all, then he trying to say that there was a big mistake that was made because of what Tariq did when he killed his daddy. And I mean, that really might be the only thing that's true, because it don't matter. He was going to get his way anyway. Ghost got his way in the end, as I already said, and he ended up having to go to school and, ain't going to get that money unless he graduates with at least a 3.5 GPA from college. from a 4-year university. Oh, okay, cool. But y'all, this person went so far as to put up a clip of the ambulance that was leaving, right? When Tariq was, I gotta make sure I pause that right there so I can tell y'all exactly what's on the screen. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this foolishness floating around, but I cackled when I first saw it. Like, I legit cackled. Like, why? Why is this here? Why did this person come up with this? They showed the ambulance leaving and all this other stuff while Tariq was walking from the back of the building, about to go to the front of the building, right? This person went so far as to stop the video and had all kinds of arrows and stuff pointing at the ambulance, which is blurry. You cannot see anything at all, right? But people are so dumb, they are believing every single thing that this person says, which is, Ghost is standing and looking directly at Tariq from the ambulance. This is his neck. I'm like, I don't see a person. Here's the gray colored suit. I don't see a person, so I definitely don't see a suit. Here's his gunshot wound. I don't see the color red nowhere except on the ambulance as far as the colors that are associated with ambulances and the light. They were talking about here's his head. I don't see even a silhouette of a person. What is you talking about? So y'all, I was just like, y'all really are out here setting it off over stupidity. And I mean, like, he went so far as to do that and then he went back to the suit again. I'm like, bruh, he had a gray suit on in the end. He had a gray suit on in the beginning. He has dark suits on all the time. Mainly we see him in black and in gray suits. Why are you acting as if you don't remember that he looked younger back in the day and he looks older now because he's aged over all this time that this show has been going on? Y'all, I'm just like, y'all really be setting it off. Then, y'all, he took it another step further when he had a interview. I think that the place that he had an interview with, they do movies and they talk about TV shows and movies. And he was talking about one time when he was jogging and he had this song playing in his headphones called Wanted Man, I think. And so he ended up putting the lyrics on the screen, right? Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in Kansas City, wanted man in Ohio. There's somebody set to grab me anywhere I might be. So wherever you might look tonight, you might get a glimpse of me. Then he ended up putting that ambulance scene passing by again. I'm just like, the reach. The reach. I don't be understanding the reach. And then they, at the end of this video, they put that part of his live that he had on Instagram and I saw on Facebook as well, where he was discussing Kobe Bryant because he wanted to talk to us because when Kobe Bryant died, it was a Sunday, right? He wanted to talk to Power fans or whatever, but he was like, you know, he said something briefly to us, which was, Ghost didn't die. And I'm just like, y'all done went off. He literally was just talking. Like, he's in power heaven. Ghost didn't really die. And I mean, that's literally all. He put that one little clip up for less than 10 seconds and then it just went to the end and everybody was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't. But it's just so stupid, y'all. This man has literally gone on various platforms and has said that the character is dead. He also came out in an interview like less than a month ago stating that he offered to audition for the part and just play the part of young Ghost. And they were like, nah, bruh. And they ended up actually hiring somebody else. The cast is already out there. We already know who the cast is. And he ain't on the casting list. So it's like, what is y'all talking about yet again? Y'all, I just be like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all all right? Annie, is you okay? Annie, is you okay? Is you okay, Annie? I just be needing to know. Because these people really confuse me. So in this one of the power groups that I'm in, right, The first person was this man. He posted a link to this. So I was like, well, let me go watch it. And like I said, I cackled when I saw it. And I was just like, this is stupid. So I said my remarks and, you know, my comments or whatever in there. Nothing happened. Wasn't nothing crazy going on. I'm just like, this is crazy. The only thing he said to me in response to what I said was, well, what do you think about the gun? Like, that was mainly his response to everybody who was like, nah, bro, he dead. And he would say, well, did you watch it? Or he would say, if he could tell that the person did watch it, he'd be like, well, what about the gun? Do you think it's the same gun? And I'm just like, well, my response to him was, well, it doesn't matter if it's the same gun. That is a common gun, very common and random gun that anybody can have access to. It's a basic gun. So many people have that specific gun, that color, all that. I've seen him with the black one, and I've seen him with the silver one. It ain't that deep. The fact of the matter is, he got shot with a gun, and he is dead. He has been confirmed dead. The will has been read. The only thing everybody wants to hold on to the hope of him being alive for is because he hasn't had a funeral, and they haven't done the RIP stuff. And I'm like, well, why don't y'all do some, you know, critical thinking, or, you know, just have a little bit of common sense? Why don't y'all wait until summertime to see if, since, you know, it ended so abruptly and they did all this other stuff, maybe they're going to have like a whole little scene with the little, you know, ghost story, and like the first little half of it, maybe they're going to get down to the funeral. Because a lot of people are like, oh no, he didn't have a funeral, so he alive. Oh no, he didn't have a funeral, so he alive. And I'm just like, there are plenty of people who've never had a funeral and they are indeed dead. And I did mention that as well in that group on several occasions when people would bring that up. And I'm just like, the actor himself already said that the character is dead. Courtney Kemp said he dead. People are even going so far as to be like, well, the name of the episode and all the stuff that was going on was saying who shot Ghost, not who killed Ghost. Yeah, because they wanted to drag it out, which is what I said also. This was their whole thing, is to just continue to drag it out. Everybody who has common sense already knows that he was dead. They just wanted to know who shot him. They wanted us to, you know, kind of guess and, you know, keep us on this string and keep us on the hook for as long as they could until the end, because we already knew this was the last season. And I could have sworn that we've already established early on that if you plan on being somebody like Ghost was and be on the top of the drug game, you have to take him out. And that's what he did. He even said that out of his own mouth, that he wasn't gonna be able to get to what was I saying? He wasn't even gonna get to the levels. That's what I want to say. He wasn't gonna even get to the levels that he thought he would be able to attain until he took Breeze out. And that's what he did. So his son, he was looking at him like, you trying me, you lied, and you said you was gonna go to jail for me if it ever came down to it. Now you lying and backing out of it. So you gotta go. And in order for me to continue to do the things that I was doing, and for me to stay out of jail, you gotta go down. Bye. So that's what happened. That's just it. So tell me why I'm in this group. Here is over 15 hours later after the first post on that link. Every time I looked up, I saw somebody posted it. I was like, why is everybody posting the same link? Literally, all you have to do is click on the group and be like, oh man, I wonder, somebody already posted this. Scroll down and it's there. Like, you don't have to, like, people posted it so much, you literally did not have to sift through stuff to figure out if somebody already posted it, so there you wouldn't be doing it to death. Y'all, the last person who posted it that kind of got a little bit of traction, so to speak, after the initial poster, y'all, she gonna get mad at me, right? This is how it went. My initial comment under hers was, why is everybody posting the literal same exact link like every hour or two? And so somebody did the little laughing emoji on under it, and so she commented and she was like, oh well I didn't know that somebody had already posted it, and you know, I wanted to post it, whatever. So okay, I responded and I was like, well, you know, all you have to do is when you go to the group, you scroll down and it's right there. So her response was something to the extent of, well, I looked, I didn't see it. And I'm saying to myself, Yeah, you didn't look at all. All you did was say, oh, here's a clip. Let me share it on Facebook, and then put the name of the group. Like, you didn't look. There's no way you could have looked, because all I did was click the group name and scroll down, and almost every single post in a row was that exact post. And I was just like, really? Really? Y'all can't look to see before you post this same exact link over and over again. Y'all are beating a dead horse at this point. So she gonna try to tell me she didn't see it. In my mind, I'm like, girl, you didn't even try to look. But anyway, and all I did was explain to her that, well, all you have to do is click on it. I looked and it's right there. And I said, if all else fails, I told her certain things you can do. All the things that I said to her, nothing was threatening, nothing was out of the way. I didn't say nothing sideways to her, none of this. Y'all, she gonna say, well, if you already saw it, why would you comment? Why you commenting? I would have just scrolled by. So I was in the middle of posting, which I was gonna say to her, well, I can do what I want. I can post if I want to. I responded because I genuinely wanted to know why everybody was posting this. I literally asked the question, y'all, before I could even hit send to post the thing, this thing said content not available. So I was like, I had to think about it. I was like, oh, so this heifer just blocked me. Okay. Girl, I was not finna send you no private message. So there was no reason for you to block me. And I didn't say anything that deep. Now, mind you, earlier in that day, there were two women going back and forth under another post. Somebody said, F you will be all this other stuff. I'm talking about call each other all out their name, doing the most. And I think they are still in the group. Well, tell me why. Apparently, all while I'm talking and typing to her over the course of like less than 15, 20 minutes, this heifer has apparently gotten in contact with the admins, because she's not an admin. She was just a random heifer. She ain't gotten in contact with the admins. She blocked me and had them ban me from the group. I was like, what? Because I was like, okay. Because at first, when I would go back to my little notification bell thing, I looked and it was up there. Then all of a sudden, like it took some time for it to catch up. And so I couldn't even go back to the post. But I screenshot some stuff, and I could be petty and just put the name of the group and the person who tried me. But I thought about it. I was like, I'm not going to be petty. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Because I wasn't even being aggressive or anything with her. I literally was like, I asked the question. I genuinely wanted to know, why is everybody posting this same link that has already been posted over and over again? Why y'all posting the same link? I mean, and like when she posted hers, there were like 3 or 4 other people posted within the same hour. I'm like, y'all can't see? This is all what I'm saying to myself. Y'all cannot see that this has already been posted to death? Like, what is going on? I don't understand. Y'all, I was just like, wow. You that mad that you didn't want to hear the truth, which was Ghost is dead. This is the dumb, oh yeah, y'all, this is the dumb part. She posted it and she said that she believes Ghost is dead. So I'm like, girl, we believe the same thing. So you got mad because I asked a question, a valid question. You obviously didn't look to see that this post had already gone around over and over and over and over and over again. It had been done to death. Then you got mad when I brought it up. Then you asking me questions. My thing is, if you ask me something and you talking at me and talking to me, I'm going to address you. Now, I would understand if I was doing like some of the trolls do to me under my posts, especially my posts where I have talked about being raped. I have talked about being molested and all that stuff. And they trying to tell me, oh, well, you provoked him. Oh, well, you did these things to this person to make them rape you. I understand you want to block and delete somebody when they say something like that, but I didn't say nothing to her out the way. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. You really would have thought I said F you, your mom and your cousin too, or something like that, and that's not even me. So it's like, girl, y'all that mad. I cannot. Like, it's to the point where almost every time you see a notification pop up in that group, you already know more than likely it's going to be some foolishness. Because people really think he out here alive. And it's like, girl, first of all, it's a TV show. Second of all, power is over. Like the last post that I saw that wasn't that dumb link was no ghost, no power. And I was like, well, good thing power's over. And like people agreed with it. So it's like, why y'all being y'all feelings about a fake character And the person who plays the character already said Ghost dead. Y'all just doing the most. I can't. But anyway, y'all let me know, have y'all had run-ins with people in real life or online trolls and people in their feelings online and all that in these random groups, or just people on your friends list who feel the same way and they just won't get it out of their mind that Ghost is just alive somewhere. Y'all, I cannot. Anyway, I am not upset about it. Like, I literally got in that group to get the links to the last 2 episodes, and that was it. So I was in it for 2 months. That was 2 months too long. I should have just got them links and went on by my business, because they really had nothing to add, because those people, like almost everybody in there, is so obsessed with Amari Hardwick to the point where they see the character and not the real person. And I'm just like, okay. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this random video. People are just so stupidity is real. The crazy, the delusions, you know, whatever you want to call it, the delusions are real. Anyway, I'm gonna be back later on, hopefully soon, with Family or Fiance. I saw that last night, and I'll go ahead and do it now before I don't, you know, have the energy to do it later. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.